You guys, Jarek here, and Raptors back for some more Black Ops 2.
Lops.
We're doing the
Plaza
same map.
again.
Yep, Plaza. I don't know, I seem to do pretty well here. And I'm using the FAL. The FAL is back, although now it's supposed to be the SA58, the modern version of the FAL, which honestly I think looks terrible in comparison. And here's what I'm using, you know, the FAL with a quick, I forget what it's called, something that makes you aim down the sights faster and an ACOG.
Forgetting that.
Yeah, you can all look at that shit if you want to on your own. It's this gun is just as good as it was in Black Ops 1. It was in Black Ops 1 it was my favorite like kind of long range assault rifle.
Yeah.
I think it was basically the only what else was there? There was the G11, the FAL and the the M16 and there's another long range gun, the M14. And FAL was definitely the most useful out of those and just the easiest to use, really.
Yeah.
And you can actually use it pretty well up close. In Black Ops 2 you have to equip basically the thing that makes you aim down the sight faster if you want to use this up close. Otherwise, you're not going to have much luck. But that's what I got this pistol for that I'm using. Or
That camo.
yeah,
I saw that.
I noticed that immediately. Half of the camo is like snow camo for your pants, but then you have regular camo. It's like, what? What military dresses like that?
The future, apparently.
Yeah, apparently. I like this pistol, by the way. Like, I just said that before, but if you put the laser on it, you can hip fire and have it be really effective.
Okay.
So,
It's a pistol. I noticed that you keep bringing it out.
yeah, whenever I go inside, I pretty much pull it out. Eventually, I stopped halfway through this video or so, because I didn't really need to. You can still use this one up close with the perks I'm using, like that.
Well, at least you're actually using your secondary, like unlike some people.
Yeah, I used my secondary a lot in Black Ops 1, but it was mainly it's like you had to reload and you didn't have time, so I just pulled out the CZ75, and that seemed to be that was the only thing I actually used, the CZ75 with extended mags. And I don't get the full auto attachment for that gun. It was so useless. You could fire it faster on semi-auto than you could with full auto. Alright, that's kind of pointless.
Because some people don't have that trigger finger.
But there is a full auto pistol in this game, and it is definitely more useful than the full auto CZ75 was. And I'm not sure how I feel about that. It's not like as good as a main gun, but you can definitely use it better than what I'm using now. It's just really easy to use, and the reason I'm not a big fan of that is because I prefer to be able to use pretty much all the guns, and then that gives you no reason to use anything but that one pistol. So,
Get out of your corner.
I was waiting for the jelly to roll out of my eyeballs,
What?
because I just got shot. That apparently makes jelly go into your eyes.
Alrighty then. It's pretty gay.
That's what every every modern shooter game does for some odd reason.
You get shit in your eye, you get pink eye all of a sudden.
You get shot and you get pink eye. That's the effect of getting shot.
Double pink eye. Oh, there it goes again. Should get that checked out, really.
It'll go away on its own. See, it's fixed. What was I saying? Right, the perks I'm using. So with the FAL, I usually don't use this perk, but I'm using Toughness, which is the one that makes it so that you don't flinch when you get shot, or you do flinch, just nowhere near as bad, and you kind of need it with the semi-autos. Also using Hardline, so that's back as well. And I forget what my third perk was. I kind of showed all the stuff I was using at the beginning of the video.
The one you can detect explosive shit?
Yes, engineered, so that bouncing betties cannot fuck you over, because fuck bouncing betties. I hate those things so much. I'm pretty sure they got rid of claymores and they added bouncing betties now, which basically I'm pretty sure their reasoning for doing that was to get people to try to stop, you know, using it to camp, basically, put it behind them. But bouncing betties have an area of effect. No matter where you go, you're going to set it off, so it doesn't matter anyway. People still use those to camp.
I thought it was better than the Claymore because it hits all around.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I know, but I mean...
People's logic, I heard someone try to explain that to me earlier, and I basically said what you said, but I understood their reasoning, though it is flawed.
Okay.
Whatever. Anyway, the Dragonfire. This thing, this thing is really fun to use because people panic when they walk into a room and there's something just hovering there. They normally just do a 180 and try to run away. The smart thing to do would be shoot it, because it doesn't take much, but yeah. But it's fun to use.
You should have a knife attachment to that so you can just bump into people.
Boop them. Boop them. Oh, I almost got that guy. It automatically runs out. That's the longest you can actually have that out.
Carry a fucking giant iPad everywhere.
You think with dolphin diving that would break?
You haven't really dived yet.
No, I never seem to use it.
Why not? That's like
There's no reason to
that's
really
what everybody used like the first time they seen it in their life.
I
I
really
swear
have-
in every match, like when I first played Black Ops, everybody's just start dolphin diving, trying to do some cool shit.
I killed him somehow. But yeah, no, they changed it so that you can't shoot while dolphin diving now. Which
Well, you couldn't do that. I thought.
I thought you could in Black Ops 1. Maybe I'm wrong. I never really used it. I have yet to really get into an encounter where I've found a use for dolphin diving. Like, I guess diving away to get behind cover would be
Yeah, that's what I
useful,
usually use
but
it for.
I never seem
But
to
it's,
get into that
it's
situation.
so stupid though when you watch it in a kill cam and you hit your face on the wall. It's like shit.
That's like how many deaths you can get in Max Payne 3 or any of the Max Paynes where you try to dive away and you end up like going over a railing and dying because of fall damage and stuff like that. It's like, damn it. Didn't want to do that at all.
Doesn't help at all.
So I have a challenge for the people watching this. I want to see some videos of people running around with the 410 revolver that you actually get as a secondary.
Is that the one with the shotgun?
Yeah, a 410 is basically a smaller shotgun
Yeah.
shell. It has no range whatsoever. You can fire it as fast as you want. You can actually use it somewhat effectively as a secondary, but
Can
as
you
your
do-
main gun,
Can you dual wield it?
I don't believe so.
If you could, then it's probably possible.
Yeah. Well, I actually want to try this myself, and I'm almost winning, so I wanted to use all my kill streaks here. Almost about to win is what I meant to say. Just need 2 kills. But also, people keep saying to use the FAL with an attachment that makes it so it's like full auto or maybe 3-round burst. I don't remember what it is. I don't have that unlocked yet. Otherwise,
Yeah,
I
would
would be
stick
using that.
I like the single fire ones though, semi-automatic.
Well, if you had a grip and have it, less recoil, it could just help up close, stuff like that. Yeah, final kill cam, helicopter. I really didn't even need to use the kill streaks, but I used them anyway. So Black Ops 2, enjoy.